Hi everybody, I'm Jen and this is the opensource.com weekly top 5. It's May 1st and so I'm bringing you the top 5 articles that we've published this past week that have been the most popular with our readers. So let's just kick it right off. At number 5 we have What is Open Source? Licensing History and More. Nicole Engard gives us her summary of a talk by Jenna Likens of Red Hat about teaching open source to others. She recently gave this talk at the South Central Consortium for Computing Sciences in Colleges. At number 4, how an open standard API could revolutionize banking. Noelle Peatfield tells us how open bank data will give us the freedom to access all banks in real time and from a single view, automatically calculating the best deals in complete transparency. This could be a significant step forward for social good by giving people more control over their finances. At number 3, the benefits of Radius over LDAP. Nick Owen wants to propose a better authentication protocol than LDAP. It's called Radius, and Nick tells us that it's incredibly simple to configure and supports more functionality than LDAP, but it is often not considered by developers that are creating enterprise-oriented software. However, it is supported by Cisco, Checkpoint, Netgear, Apache, PAM, every two-factor authentication vendor, every VPN provider, and more. So maybe it's time you learn more about Radius. At number 2, PyCon 2015 Conference Report and Video Roundup. This year's Python conference, called PyCon, was held in Montreal from April 8th through the 16th. That's 9 days of Python goodness. So what did attendees do the whole time? Well, it's broken up into segments. The first 2 days were dedicated to the Tutorials and Language Summit. Then there were 2 days of conference talks. And finally, sprints and working sessions comprised the last 3 days. Pierre Yez-Shibon, a Fedora web application developer, gives us a report and a video roundup of the talks in this article. Finally, at number 1, an open source e-commerce friendly CMS. Like many great open source projects, MicroWeber was born out of a problem. Boris tells us about MicroWeber. It aims to take the complexity out of building a website, online shop, or blog through a combination of drag and drop and real-time WYSIWYG site edits. Check out this flexible CMS on our website. All right, that's it, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me for this quick top 5, and hopefully I will see you again next time.
Hi, this is George Cow, and today I present you with a simple tool that will help you create a healthier relationship with your money. I've been using this tool for at least 5 years. Probably, I can't remember how long it's been, but as long as at least 5 years, and it really has improved my sense of financial security. And having greater sense of financial security has given me more creativity and courage in my business. And I think it'll really help you to have a less anxiety and greater sense of control over your money as well. So let's get going. And this tool is free, and I'll show you how to get to it later. So this tool works best if you have a separate savings account. Okay. So first thing you do is you come into this tool and you fill out your goal amounts for whatever categories you want to fill out. So I don't have any children at this time, so I wouldn't put anything there, but I do have pets. So let's say, and these are kind of emergencies, so if something happens and you don't have insurance to cover it, what would you like to have an amount in there? I have pet health insurance, but there's a deductible, and I think the deductible is something like, $500 or something like that. So I'm just going to put $500, okay, as the goal amount. Dental emergency, depending on what you think yours might be, but I think, let's say, $1,000 would be safe for that. Car emergency, so I don't actually need a car for my work, but if you do, and if your car breaks down, you need to fix it, do you have money set aside for that? It's really nice when you do. So let's just say $1,000 as well. Computer tech appliances, so if your computer breaks down, for me, for example, my computer is incredibly important for my day-to-day work. And so if my computer breaks down, I need to fix it or buy a new one. I need to have money set aside for that. And so I'm just going to say $1,500 there. Vacation, it's really important to take vacations on a regular basis for your own sanity, renewal, not burning out, creativity, etc., etc. Vacations don't have to be expensive. I'm just going to put in here, let's just say, I'll put in 1,000, okay? 6 months of living expenses, depending on what your regular monthly expenditures are, you multiply that by 6. It's a good idea to try to save for a 6-month living expenses buffer, just in case your income for some reason stops and you need to live off your buffer for a little while. So I'm just going to say, let's say your living expenses each month is, you know, $4,000. 6 months would be 24,000. Okay, 24,000. And you can even start this by saying, you know what, I'm just going to make it something doable, more doable for now, and I'm just going to say 3 months since I haven't saved anything here. I'm just going to do that. For retirement account, now this is also really helpful to continue saving for your retirement. I'm just going to put in 10,000. Okay. Business improvement, funds so that you can hire a business coach or invest in some business systems or whatever. Just going to say 2,500. Okay. Dream project, maybe you want to invest in real estate or whatever. For parents, if you feel like you need to support them, charity. And finally, this taxes thing is hard to say what the goal is, but basically, every month that you make money, you should set aside 30% for taxes. So let's say that the past month you made, let's say you made $3,000. Then you set aside $1,000. Okay, and then the current amount is every month when you transfer money into your savings account, try to save a little bit for each of these categories. So let's say you save $1,000, or let's say you save $500, and then you're going to save another $50 here, $100 here. You just so that this month, you save $650, transfer that into your savings account, and then you have this much left that you're going to keep going. So just keep updating on a month-to-month basis, and I'm hoping that this is helpful for you to, as you keep updating this every month and transferring more money into your savings account, eventually you want these numbers and the goal amounts to get to zero, so that you've met your goals, and that way you feel like, gosh, I have $30,000 in my savings account, and now I know what that's really set aside for. So I hope that's helpful. I'm always open to your questions. Oh, one thing I want to show you how to use it is you first have to be logged in to your Google Drive account. Google Drive is free. I use it every day. Log into your Google Drive account and then go ahead and click on the link that's in the notes of this video, and the link will bring you to this page. You then click on use this template, and that will allow you to copy this for yourself. And the yellow cells, by the way, are formulas, and don't touch those. Those are automatically updated. You just fill in everything in the white cells, and these are just for your own comments if you want to write anything there. So I hope this is helpful, and let me know if it works for you. All right, take care.